Hey guys, Ken here from the Retro Escapades channel in Malaysia. We've got more diecast Hot Wheels pop culture cars to talk about today, and I'm checking out the Aston Martin Valhalla concept supercar. This is the one from 007's No Time to Die film release from last year, and it's also part of the product tie-ins to lead into 60 years of James Bond on film. Now, I gotta be honest though, I've never actually watched the movie. I mean, thing's been out for like about a year now. I don't know why I keep delaying it. Uh, I worked, on the distribution for all of the Daniel Craig movies in my career with Sony Pictures Malaysia, starting all the way from 2006's Casino Royale all the way up to 2015's Spectre release. And I think that after Spectre, I was pretty much just done with the whole James Bond franchise. And I didn't even think about it. I don't think that No Time to Die was a movie that a lot of people were really even asking for. And that's why I think that the box office returns were not that great. Also, the fact that it was actually delayed, okay, it was like tremendously delayed by over a year. Because of the pandemic. And I think that when the movie was finally released about a year and a half after its original scheduled date, most of the world seemed to have moved on. All right, but I do plan to watch this thing at some point. And you gotta admit, at the end of the day, Bond still has the coolest freaking cars. And this one here, it's got a freaking sci-fi sort of feel to it. I mean, it's a very different look for Aston Martin. It's an all-new car, a supercar that they put together, and it definitely has a futuristic feel. It kind of looks like a Lamborghini, but a Lamborghini that's like, from the future. So anyway, it's got a deep, gray, all right? It's just kind of a deep gray, translucent windscreen here. You can't really see anything that's inside here. You can sort of like make out like a steering wheel, okay, and that's about it. The rest of the car has got some really great looking curves to it, some really nice looking shapely curves, okay, that flow all the way down to the back. On the underside, it's just a flat base, okay? There's nothing happening here. There's no grooves, there's no sculpted bits or anything like that. It's just flat, okay? And, you just get the manufacturing information here, made in Malaysia, of course. And it also says here that it's a 2021 casting. So this is like an all-new car that came out last year, all right? And in fact, it's a second mold. Hot Wheels also put out a version of this that's in red, okay? If you guys want to check that out also. But this is the color that appears in the movie. It's not really the kind of car that you normally associate James Bond with driving, okay? But however, apparently somebody just mentioned that this particular vehicle was not actually even used in the movie. I don't know, can you guys maybe just leave me a comment on that? Apparently it just turns up in the background for like a split second, so what the hell is that, all right? But it is something that looks, pretty cool nonetheless. It's like if they ever decided to reboot the whole franchise and decide to take Bond into the future, like into a Minority Report kind of future setting, then, I guess you'd see Bond riding in something like this. What do you guys think? This is one of those vehicles from Hot Wheels where if you took it out of the packaging, it would be hard to actually associate it with something that's from a movie or something like that, because it's just a very generic looking, car model. It doesn't have anything that identifies it uniquely to the movie, a license plate, an emblem, or anything like that, like a battle damage mark on the hood or something like that, something unique, all right? So, it's just one of those things that's probably, when you leave it on a cart, it has that movie association, come off a little bit better. Nevertheless, this is still a great looking and nicely detailed vehicle. Let me know your thoughts about it in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys again real soon with more content. Thank you, and take care out there.